All right, hit it, baby girl.
We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome, everybody. This is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show with one of Angela's heartstones coming at you live in Vilcabamba, Ecuador. So a lot of people have been asking, how can you join us during these live TV shows? Because some people don't even know how to.
That's very unfortunate to hear.
Yeah, just go to ustream.tv, search therawfoodworld.com, and go check it out. We're here every Wednesday live at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Ecuadorian time, silly time in the morning in Europe.
Yes. And that's another heartstone. Okay, we wanted to, some people wanted to ask questions, right?
There's lots of nice people in the chat room. Let's see what they want to ask us. Ooh, if there were 5 foods you could pick to eat for the rest of your life, what would they be? That's a nice question from Jen, but never Jen. I would choose, it said spirulina crunchies first. That's interesting.
Whoa.
I think that's a bit flavored by recent tastings. Papaya, cherries, bee pollen, and sunflower greens. What would you choose?
If I had to choose 5 foods that I had to live off for the rest of my life, now the question is, am I choosing 5 foods that I really want to eat and love and enjoy or am I going for like, okay, I don't want any deficiencies and I'm going to choose these foods just to make sure I'm like, okay.
Whichever you like, as you like.
Royal jelly.
Uh-oh.
Fresh royal jelly, we'll even call it that. Figs for the enjoyment. Fresh figs, out of control. If we're going enjoyment, I have to definitely say durian, like the peach doctor says right here.
The chat room is exploding with durian right now.
Yeah, durian.
Durian.
Am I allowed to just say green juice? Probably not. I would, as disgusting and as much as I gag from it, mineral-rich, grown in the best soiled wheatgrass juice that you can possibly imagine just to make sure I'm covering my grounds. That's 4.
Ooh, someone just suggested persimmons.
I'm already, figs, persimmons would be next, but I've got figs and durian that will last me for the rest of my life. We've got the royal jelly. We've got the wheatgrass juice. I don't know. I guess I would have to say either almond butter or tahini. I guess it would have to be almond butter for nutritional purposes because that's the most nourishing nut in my opinion. So there you have it.
Ta-da! That was fun. Crab apples. Wouldn't be top of my list. So someone's asking about psoriasis in the chat room. How did I handle psoriasis? Psoriasis came up for me as a symptom of candida overgrowth. I had never had psoriasis before, and then a couple of years into my raw food journey, I suddenly started to get crazy psoriasis from my elbows all the way that way, on both my arms, and through managing what I was intaking and managing the candida overgrowth, I managed to get the psoriasis to go down. But it wasn't until really recently that I really got a hold on the whole candida overgrowth backwards and forwardsing, which we did a video on about add clarity, if you haven't seen that. So yeah, I don't know if the person who you're referring to is dealing with psoriasis from the same kind of cause, but that was my experience, that it came for me as a symptom of candida overgrowth and was extremely painful and itchy and red and horrible, and it's never come back since I started to get the candida under control. Candida overgrowth turns up in so many different forms, it's kind of a trickster.
Tomorrow, the TV show, we have how to make the most incredible kale chips that you will ever experience in your life.
Woo!
She made them. They're awesome. Ridiculous. At first, during tomorrow's episode, I was kind of a brat and another recipe, but then it was kind of cool by the end.
Someone's asking if Clarity can help get rid of parasites.
Well, there's no guarantees or absolutes, but and I can't make any claims, but I have heard that Clarity has the potential to definitely get rid of parasites, just like MMS. If I was really going to go hardcore, I might choose some MMS.
All right.
Alrighty, badabadi.
Someone's asking what is Clarity. We have other videos on it, but basically it's a form of black mica.
AudioClarityinfo.com. I did a whole thing on it. Go to articles go to therawfoodworld.com, click articles, and I did like 3 articles on Audio Clarity. Must see.
Someone's asking if I used oregano oil for candida. Yeah, I did at one point. I just about tried most things that are out there, I think. And it probably helped a bit, but, you know, I can't really pinpoint how much it helped.
Black mica is like the stuff that cleans spring water. And there's a lot of elements that are derived from black mica. Audio Clarity pretty much is black mica. Zeolite comes from black mica. Fulvic acid comes from black mica. Shilajit comes from black mica. And Audio Clarity is pretty much black mica in its best form. I mean, if you go to audioclarityinfo.com, you'll see me doing a test where it just takes tap water and just cleans it up. It's pretty amazing.
Pretty good. Someone else, Violet, has the strange lumps on her head like I have, and she says she's never been excessively overweight, so she's confused why she has them. She's thinking of getting them cut out in a few days. Ooh, wow. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard of that as well. People having them and they've never necessarily been excessively overweight. It could be to do with like strange undigested proteins in your body, or if you've eaten a lot of processed foods in your lifetime. Maybe it's even something else. I don't know. But I have never played around with black salve, and that's probably another thing that we should disclaimer before even mentioning it. But somebody did write to me recently and said that she helped her mother to dissolve and remove one of these funny lumps on the head using black salve.
And now she has a crater in her head.
Black salve is really, really strong stuff. We've never used it.
Even if you have it surgically removed, you might get a crater in your head. You're like, what you do is you get all this pus out, and then you gotta dig out like the shell of this pus, and then you're gonna be like, you might have a crater, you'd be like, whoa, and then like you might lose some hair over there.
Yeah, I kind of prefer to just leave them sitting there. I have 6 of these benign fat cysts on my head. Some of them are quite big. And
acupuncture, we've heard, can possibly help. I've heard of people
Yeah.
doing acupuncture and then it opens it up or something. All right.
what else are they asking about? People are saying that's gross. Yeah, I think so too.
We've got 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Kale chip video tomorrow. Yummy kale chip video tomorrow. And Angela shows you how to make them. And then something very, very special is happening this week on the TV show.
What?
I don't know yet, but it's something to be very special about.
Ooh. All right.
And who do we got over here?
Angela's Dave's Monarch.
And it is
Time to say goodbye.
Matt Monarch, intoxicated by Angela's aroma.
Oh no.
And we'll see you again tomorrow at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.